A baggy what? Stay with me for 2 minutes and I'll tell you. But first I'll demystify the basic sailing terms. Let's see how well I can navigate through this nautical language. Sailing can be an amazing sport, but for beginners, it can also be super intimidating, especially when you hear sailors tossing around terms like their old hats. Understanding these basic sailing terms is crucial if you want to get into the sport. Without them, you might find yourself lost at sea, not literally, but you get the idea. The left-hand side of the boat is port while the right-hand side of the boat is starboard. The front of the boat is the bow while the back of the boat is the stern. The widest part of the boat is known as the beam. In front of the boat is a head while behind the boat is a stern, to the sides of the boat is a beam. Relative to your position on the boat, anything between you and the bow is forward of you and anything between you and the stern is aft of you. When the wind comes across your port side and your sails are on the starboard side, you are sailing on a port tack. When the wind comes across your starboard side and the sails are on your port side, you are sailing on a starboard tack. The boat closest to the wind is the windward boat while the boat furthest from the wind is the leeward boat. When the wind comes across either side of your boat you are reaching or sailing on a reach, between a close reach and a broad reach. When you are sailing upwind you are beating and where you turn the bow of the boat through the wind you are tacking. When you are sailing downwind you are running and when you turn the stern of the boat through the wind you are jibing. When you turn your boat away from the wind you are bearing away. As the wind remains on the same side of your boat, so will your sails. When you turn your boat toward the wind you are heading up. Again, as the wind remains on the same side of your boat, so will your sails. Reefing is when you reduce the sail area, usually of both mainsail and foresail. In the diagram the dark blue sails are full while the light blue sails have been reefed. When you turn your boat too close to the wind you will be head to wind or in irons and facing the no-go zone and you won't be able to power up your sails. Luffing is when the front edge of your sails flap. This is the light blue portion of your sails in the diagram and typically means that your sails are too loose or you have turned your boat too close to the wind. When you tighten your sails you are trimming the sails while when you let out sails you are easing your sails. You trim your sails as you head up and ease your sails as you bear away. That's right, it's a baggy wrinkle. A protective covering on either side of your spreader to protect your sails. So, there you have it, a crash course in basic sailing terms. I hope you found this helpful, and that you now feel a bit more confident in your knowledge. If you do, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. If you've got a favorite sailing term or a story about your own sailing adventures, I'd love to hear it. Leave a comment below. And if you're new to sailing, be sure to check out our other videos.